Alright, hello you lovely people. It's been a minute. Hopefully my eyes don't start bleeding by the end of this because... Ugh. I don't even know what I'm looking at. So,
Is the color really that bad? I mean, it looks fine to me, but...
Well, as long as it looks fine to you.
Then again, I don't play this, you know.
Mm-hmm. I forgot what kind of build we have. Man.
Probably nothing so much so far.
Yeah. We're primarily strength, so... Oh god, I'm throwing up. Nobody touch me. So we're probably just... want to go a pure strength build.
Sure.
Yeah, I know. That's mumbo jumbo to you. I got it. Okay. Fucking... Yeah, you know what? Let's go to the first floor of the sick room. Now, it's been like 7-8 months since we last played this.
Yeah.
So, I have no idea what's going on.
You've played this multiple times.
Yes, but I don't know where we are in relation to everything else. Other than we beat the first boss.
I mean, is that not helpful? I mean, I think we literally beat the first boss and then stopped.
Oh my god, I can't see anything. You know, I think it's the lamp.
Yeah, I can turn it off.
Can we turn off the lamp?
Yes.
Maybe it's just the glare on the TV.
It could be.
Ha, ha.
You're so used to doing it in the dark? No, that didn't really help.
No.
I don't really know. Is there a setting on the PlayStation 4 that has to do with color and brightness?
Not that I'm aware. Like, on my TV, it looks fine.
Right. I believe you.
Okay.
But, yeah, you're right. That actually is, like, really dark.
Yeah. Should we up the brightness even more?
I'm just gonna make that all the way. I mean, eventually it's just gonna start getting, like... White.
And really, that doesn't help us all that much.
No.
Ah! Yeah, we should just leave everything where it is. So, really, it is just stuck looking the way it is.
I guess.
Yeah. Oh, and just because I don't think it's... Is this going to show up on the capture?
No.
We're changing the settings right now, so I actually can't tell what's on the screen, because there's a big menu screen in front of everything. But basically what that lady was saying to us is that she's giving us a blood vial, and she doesn't want us to come in because she's treating people, and she doesn't want us to get them infected. Now go. Yeah. And her name's Yusefka. She is best waifu. And, well, I mean second best. And, basically, she becomes a pretty important NPC later on. Can you see anything?
Like, no, not really, to be honest.
No, neither can I. Oh, God, no. Change everything back to the way it was.
Alright.
Everything. Just standard. So, yeah, I think we know what we need to title this episode.
Better?
Yeah, just everything. We need to title this episode, Messing with Settings. Okay, maybe not bright.
So, it turns out my brother is a little special. Turns out there is a brightness setting.
Literally right
there. We turned it on, and, yeah.
Just turned it to max. We also had a torch the whole time.
And it looks just fine.
Yeah.
It looks fine.
I want to talk about this lovely NPC right here. She is our lady who we talk to when we want to use our blood echoes to level up.
Ah.
And let's talk to her for a second. Did we speak with Gehrman?
Did we speak with Gehrman?
He was a hunter long, long ago, sister. And no, we have not spoken with Gehrman yet. He is a gentleman who stays here in the dream.
Okay.
And,
God, this, like, you guys don't even know. Like, the difference between what we were looking at before and now is crazy.
It's like a night and day. Sister's fucking face. Alright, so this is Gehrman. He's a chill dude. And, he's welcoming us to the Hunter's Dream.
Okay.
And this is where all the hunters go when they die. And they come here.
What?
Yeah, so like every time we die, we come back here.
Oh. Right.
Yes. I am Gehrman. I am in a wheelchair, and I have a peg leg. really makes you wonder why I would need both. It's like a pick one or get out
Well,
kind of deal.
I mean, maybe it's not comfortable to, like, stand on the peg leg, but you could if you had to.
I suppose.
Like, you'd rather just sit your ass in a chair.
And what I was going to do is now we can fortify our weapon so that it is stronger and deals more damage.
All right. Sounds good.
We would just need one more bloodstone shard to make that shit happen. So right now it's a +1 hunter axe.
I mean, that's good. That seems fine.
Mm-hmm. One of the things we will start to see is leveling up your weapon is like the surest way to get more and more damage.
Oh, right.
Mm-hmm.
I gotcha.
Yeah, we can't
It's almost like you level up your weapon instead of your character.
Yeah. I mean, there are people who don't level up their characters at all and just their weapons.
Right.
And they do just fine.
Yeah, okay. I gotcha. I gotcha.
I'm gonna purchase some items. This is gonna be like one of the last times we have to like purchase a crap ton of items for the cheapest amount.
Because we'll just get them along the way.
Yeah, because with every boss you defeat up to a certain point, the items get more and more expensive.
Oh.
So-
I mean, is it beneficial to just buy a shit ton now?
Yes,
Okay.
which I bought like 2.
Okay.
So like really, like when we defeated the cleric beast, the items raised in price, and that's just how this game works its own economy.
Ah.
And we're gonna go to Central Yarn because we already talked to you, Sefkin. We still have our blood vial. So there's that.
Okay.
A wooden shield. A crude wooden shield used by the masses who have arisen to join the hunt. There is only one shield in this game. It is that plank of wood. And that's From Software's way of saying, yeah, no, this is not like Dark Souls where you can just tank behind a shield the whole time. You need to be dodging.
Right.
You need to be running and gunning and... Oh, everything looks so much better.
Right. I mean...
Pale blood, you say? Never heard of it. What if it's blood you're interested in? You should try the Healing Church.
Another video game where the church is the enemy.
Sister, that's all video games. Alright.
Do they have any... Are they just, like, plot devices?
NPCs?
Yeah.
He can give us stuff. Like if we talk to him at the right time, doing the right stuff,
Gotcha.
and then stuff might happen with him later.
Alright, well, cool. Cool.
This is like so much better.
Yeah,
I can actually fight. I can bring pain upon my enemies.
Wow.
Much wow. Much World of Warcraft.
It's the difference between not knowing there's a brightness setting and knowing there's a brightness setting.
Yeah, I mean, geez, could you imagine?
Right? My gosh.
Alright, so now we made the shortcut happen, so now we can use the shortcut.
Yeah.
And now we're happy.
Alright,
Oh,
cool.
and the NPC lady that I was talking about in the dream thing, I didn't mention this. She is a doll.
Right.
She is just a 6-foot-tall talking piece of porcelain.
Right.
And
As you do. I mean...
she is, like, loved in the community of this game.
Oh, yeah?
Like, people fucking adore her.
Why?
Because she doesn't talk back.
I was gonna say, it didn't seem like she did or said anything super amazing.
And really, I think that's why.
That's so bad. You're gonna get...
Fire.
You didn't move out of the way in time.
Sister, moving out of the way is just a metaphysical way of not getting hit.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm glad that we discussed this. Oh, wait, here,
I mean, we're not denying
I'm going
that.
to heal myself and see if he... Yeah, there we go. Because you can only have 20 at a time.
Gotcha.
So I tried to heal myself before I grabbed that. Otherwise, it
makes
just goes
sense.
to our storage box. I really wish I had timed that correctly. Stop it!
I seem to be messing this up.
Please, 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 please. Yeah! Ugh. Get rectified. Are you dead? Thank you. So, he probably has a few blood vials on his body, so I'm gonna... you fat bitch. Yeah.
He has the legendary plank of wood.
He has the legendary plank of wood. Man, he was decked out with the heals. All right, so we're going forward. We're going to fight the next boss.
Yes.
Things are going to happen.
Let's do that.
Before we do that, while I kill these minor, any conversation topics that we should discuss before we enjoy the franticness of the next boss?
Well...
Son of a bitch.
You should not die. I mean, that's always an option.
You talk about it like it's so simple.
Well, I mean, I did have dinner right before we started recording. Yeah, and I'm, like, super full right now. I feel like I kind of got a food baby going on.
Mm-hmm.
I ate a lot of Mexican.
Oh. So when you commit cannibalism, it's fine, but when I do it, we gotta get the courts involved.
Quite.
That was a scripted joke, everyone.
It was. We had actually made that joke earlier.
And we're just like...
We really have to redo that.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Did it come off as organic? Probably not, but
No.
whatever.
You know what?
Who cares?
The best foods in life are not organic. Alright, so once again, we're going to need to turn up the volume because we're about to hear some dialogue.
Well, I can read.
And, like, as is true with, like, most Souls games, every, like, shred of dialogue is, like, important.
I can read.
Okay, but I like to hear things.
Okay.
Because they actually have voices.
I believe you. It's not like Breath of the Wild where they talk for 10 seconds and then stop.
Yep, no. It's 30 seconds in this. It's cutting shit down.
Indeed. I think he's dead.
It's always safe to make sure.
Beasts all over the shop. You will be one of them soon as
Ooh, he needs a Tic Tac.
He has bandages over his eyes, you see. And this is our second boss, Father Gascoigne.
Oh, they even put Father in there.
Mm-hmm.
Just to make you really feel something as you kill him.
There is another reason he has that title.
Why? Oh, is he like a priest or something?
There's a point in the game where if you wear, like, church garb, you'll get certain dialogue, and if you wear his costume, if you beat him, you will also get that same dialogue that only church garb will get you. So he is Father for a couple of reasons.
Gotcha.
And
That's clever.
Clever girl. And
There's a word for that. I don't remember what it is, but when, like, the word being used has double meaning. Anyway.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I'm glad we talked about
Yeah. All right. Oh, that smell. Yeah, no, this is actually a pretty hard and bullshit boss.
this. So I see you're implementing the hide behind the tombstones.
Okay,
tombstones
so I
technique.
guess my bullets just don't feel like connecting today. Yeah, no, he can shoot and... yeah, no, I died as I parried him.
Well...
Yeah, this is a pretty hard boss.
You know what?
Especially for the lower levels. And I have an upgraded weapon, mind you.
I mean, it's fine. It's fine.
You say that. It's not true.
I mean, I'm gonna cut until you get back there and prove your worth.
Okay, cool. You act like I care. I don't care. Alright, so we're going back in. And Sister was talking about fuck you with your tracking and able to hit me while I'm on the ground.
Wow. Are we just gonna... So, this is one thing that I noticed in the, like, very few times that I played Souls, is that...
For 5 minutes.
No,
I take that back. Like an hour because you were grinding to try to get more levels, when really that's not how these games are played.
I mean, you play them and how you feel like playing them.
That's very true.
Also, I didn't play it with you.
I know. But I saw you play.
I have a whole nother file that I played most of it when I wasn't with you.
I remember I watched you play Dark Souls 3 once.
Yeah, and I have a whole file on Dark Souls 3 that's much farther than where you saw me.
Right.
I mean, the main problem I had with not grinding is that it just took too damn long to get back to the boss. You know, I like figuring out what to do as much as the next person. I don't want to take 10 minutes each time to get back to the boss.
Right.
Like,
gotcha.
that's just not fun to me. But anyway, what was I talking about?
I don't wanna run
Oh,
out of
one
bullets.
thing that I noticed while playing Souls is that the easiest to fight the boss is always the first encounter.
Mm-hmm.
Because the next time you come in, they're just like ready to kick your ass.
Yeah, it's
Whereas
very
the
true.
first time you go in, you kind of have like a little bit of a buffer.
Fuck, I'm stuck.
You should like get your stuff and then,
Fuck! No. Oh my god, I'm still alive.
damn.
That's it, using Yusefka's blood vial. Ugh. Wasn't even that much. Realistically, I'm not even worried about the souls.
Why not?
Because you have an endless amount of souls to get in this game.
I guess so.
Right now, I am worried about kicking the shit out of this
Why
game.
were you just standing there?
Oh, I was pressing a button.
Oh. What?
I was pressing a button.
What button were you pressing?
A button that makes me stand still for 30 seconds.
That makes sense. It doesn't.
So, when you get to a certain point and start to kick Gascoigne's ass, and you press this button, he gets like this. And
Oh, is that the music box?
it is the music box. And you can pull shit like this off. Yeah, no, that trick like works like fucking once. And then this glorious shit starts to happen. And now he's friendly. And fluffy. And fucking terrifyingly fast. And I need to like get to a point of higher elevation. Oh, god damn it!
Your screams of fear are gonna turn out real nice on the capture.
I believe you. Oh, jeez.
So the music box only works once, is what you're saying?
It's just hard to pull it off more than once.
Oh, weird.
There's a shit like this.
Because you have to stand still while you do it.
Yeah, you have to. And he is very hard to stagger. And can hit you while you're down.
Oh my god!
Oh, jeez, Rick.
Oh man.
Yeah, and he can track and follow really freaking well. I mean, look at that face. That's a face only a mother could love.
Alright, well, cutting, am I right?
Got really good. Oh god, that made me laugh so hard it hurt.
Just me pretending to cut.
Oh my gosh.
And her blood vial is like a better blood vial?
It is a better blood vial.
Is there a reason?
Because she's like a nun or something.
Oh, so pure blood is the best blood?
Yeah.
Bullshit. You're telling me horse blood doesn't do the trick?
We will actually get into that later.
Oh. Really?
Really.
There's a whore?
There is a whore.
Is her blood not as tasty?
No, her blood is fucking amazing. Like, in my opinion, she has the best blood.
Oh my gosh.
Like, it regenerates your stamina faster.
Oh.
Which in this game is really fucking useful.
Right, because that's your dodging.
Yeah, that's your everything. You make an action command, it uses that green bar.
Right.
So right now, I'm just trying to like bait him through these spaces and not get hit.
Right, the tombstone technique.
Yeah, the crouching corner technique.
right,
as
right.
It is better known. My only issue is like getting shot by his gun. Because it does a lot of damage.
Ah.
And now he's kind of got the same moveset as me, because we both have the same weapon. And his thing does a crazy amount of damage.
Is this the longest weapon you can start off with?
Hard to say.
What do you mean hard to say?
Well, because all of them get longer when you change them, and one of them gets like enough reach where like its reach is wider as opposed to longer. If that makes sense. Like it's really good for crowd control. Oh god.
He did that early, it seems.
Yeah, he did. Oh please, fucking thing work. No, it didn't. It didn't want to work. Fuck. Okay.
There we
right.
go.
Oh, okay. Can I get in the back? Yeah.
There you go.
All right, now we're gonna light this bitch aflame.
Yeah.
Because they are weak to fire. Please.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why didn't you just do that the last time?
Cuz.
Okay.
All right, now we have a key.
Sweet.
And now we have this lamp.
Oh, good.
Yes. Lamps are good. And now we can go up these stairs, and going up the stairs, and going up the stairs, and going up the stairs, and getting up back our blood echoes.
Oh, yeah, those are a
Oh,
thing.
but there's an item there, you see.
There's an item.
Why don't we just go But there's blood. Well, that's not my blood.
I think it is your blood.
I haven't been up here yet.
Oh, really? I mean, you were up here, but...
Last time. Look, there's a body.
Indeed.
And fresh blood. I should search the body,
Oh,
shouldn't I?
okay.
It,
What are you...
It appears to be of the woman variety.
Oh, my goodness.
The female, if you will.
Yes. I understand.
And a red jeweled brooch.
Yeah, I got it.
Someone's gonna have to tell that poor girl.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad I'm not playing. What happens if you don't ever tell her? Just nothing?
Stuff happens.
Oh.
Opened gate with Uden tomb key. And now we're going forward.
Sweet.
Yeah. Fucking. Okay, now we can talk about topics.
Yeah, let me see what time we're at.
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
we did cut, but...
Yeah.
Let me take a look.
And now we're going through this little sewer, and there's a little staircase.
Oh, we're good. We got it.
As long as we got time.
We got time.
Yeah. All that goodness.
Ugh. Anyway.
And we're whipping our belt back and forth.
Oh, so
Are we a
speaking...
man or a woman? I don't remember.
I actually don't know.
Okay, we're a man. You can tell with the eyes.
Oh, we made you.
Right, you can see it in the face. Here, let's remove everything. Hello. God, I look those eyes, they're so red.
Yeah.
Stoned out of my mind.
That's when you've had too much coffee for the day.
You can never have too much coffee. Take that back.
Ah.
And treasure chest. There are also no mimics in this game like in Dark Souls.
That's nice.
That's what we were talking about earlier, Dark Souls.
Were we?
Kind of.
Oh, yeah. That's true. Because I said that the easiest boss is when you just... The first time you go into the boss is the easiest.
Yeah. And I was saying you need to stop grinding like a filthy scrubbler.
See, I just don't like having to get back to the boss. I probably wouldn't if it was, like, easy to get back to it.
Yeah, I gotcha.
But taking 15 minutes each time, that's just not my jam.
I gotcha.
I got shit to do.
That's why they make shortcuts.
Particular boss where there really just wasn't any easy way to get back to him.
Do you remember?
It was the thunder. It was a four-legged beast, and it had to do with thunder, I think.
Four-legged beast and thunder.
Potentially, or lightning. I'm not quite sure.
Trying to remember. Did it have like a giant mace or something?
I don't remember, to be totally
I
honest
gotcha.
with you.
Yeah, it was a minute and a half ago. And here's another NPC.
And to be fair, like, a lot of the Souls bosses kind of look the same.
That's hurtful.
They're very big and fat, just in general.
Yeah.
Just all of them. Big and fat.
All right. So a common theme that we are getting when we talk to NPCs is that they recognize us by our scent. They say that we smell like a hunter.
Gotcha.
And this guy, if you look at his eyes, is actually blind, and there's incense everywhere because it wards off the beasts. And he says that we're a hunter, and he says, sorry, the incense must mask your scent.
Oh.
Stench of blood, the snarls of beasts. Now, notice that he distinguishes the scent of a hunter and the smell of blood, so that we smell different than blood.
Okay.
Despite, the fact that we're covered head to toe in fucking blood. Spread the word. So now he's saying that we should go out and find other NPCs to bring here to Uden Chapel.
Gotcha. So this is a safe place?
Mm-hmm. It's a safe place.
And I have watched the Game Grumps play this. I didn't watch it super closely. Like, I didn't really follow the lore. I do remember him saying, though, that there is somebody who does not make it to the church that you refer to.
Oh, yeah. No, somebody does not make it, and it is the saddest goddamn thing. Eileen, baby, you here yet? No? No? Okay. There's an enemy over there. And eventually Eileen will show up right here, and she'll tell us about stuff. It's still, like, dusk out. Yeah, remember I was talking about the snow? Yeah, that's not snow. It's like ham, but it isn't ham.
I got what you were saying.
Oh, did you?
It's like particles.
Particles, man. Oh, jeez, Rick!
Friend or foe?
Oh, one conversation talk that I had is that I recently got the mother dearest to watch BoJack Horseman.
Oh, yeah?
And she loves it.
Oh, that's good.
I just had to skip the first 3 episodes because those episodes are hard to watch.
Why?
Because they're not particularly funny, and they don't really have anything to do with the grand theme of BoJack
Wow, that's
Horseman.
kind of crazy.
Yeah, but they do that intentionally.
Why?
It's so that they do it more like so that it looks like Family Guy and American Dad.
That seems like a horrible idea.
They do that so like the Joanne and Cletus, the casual show watcher.
Joanne and Cletus are the casual show watcher.
That's what my girlfriend and I call them.
That's hilarious.
So that they will kind of like get into be like, okay, it's got like the funny cutaway skits. It's like these other shows that we are used to watching.
Wow.
And then they lull you into a false sense of security by episode 4, and then they cut your dick off by 8.
Well, it'll be real familiar because it's not funny.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. That's why I said that.
See, I just don't understand the people who think that Family Guy is just hilarious.
It used to be funny when it had something to say. It stops being funny when you realize each episode takes 6 months and $1 million to make.
Seriously?
I shit you not.
That's too much.
6 months of offshore child labor. That part I don't know about. And $1 million.
I don't believe that.
No, I shit you not.
I don't...
$1 million. That's how much it costs to make an episode of Family Guy. 1 million.
I don't believe that for a second.
Because it sounds so bad that something that dumb could cost that much money.
Also, it's animation that just is going to use the same exact, what is it? Like, graphics, if you will?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, that's all the same.
Mm-hmm. But, like, the deal is, like, that goes into, all that money goes into production cost. Like, you have to pay people.
I get, that's the only way I can see it even coming out to that much.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the 6 months doesn't make a whole lot of sense either.
Because that's how long animation takes.
Nice.
For 30 minutes, 22 minutes if you don't count commercials, of screen time. If each second is 24 frames. You're looking it up now, aren't you?
I am.
Because it's so unbelievable. But yeah, that's why Family Guy jokes always seem to be like really old and out of date. Because they take half a year to create one episode.
I mean, a similar, like, show is South Park, and South Park doesn't take that long.
That's because South Park uses bare bones animation.
Which makes it good.
Which does make it good. It's the simplicity that makes it work. South Park episodes only take 6 days to make.
It is $1 million!
It is $1 million. She just Googled that shit.
Why is it $1 million?
Production, because animation is fucking expensive. It took 4 years to make Cuphead.
Sure. Cuphead's like an actual game for one.
Yeah.
I mean, God, what is the software that South Park uses? Because I've even, like, used the software before.
I don't think it's, like, the most advanced software
It's
ever.
not. It's pretty, I mean.
Yeah. $1 million and 6 months. Same with every, like, big-time Fox animation. American Dad, The Simpsons.
I mean, that just seems like you're spending your money wrong.
Well,
I mean, because think about all of, like, the old school anime that we used to
well,
watch that would reuse some of their, like, their shots.
Yeah. Animation studios just don't do that anymore because they have different ways of making their content.
I guess.
Like, when you watch old episodes of The Simpsons, you can see, if you're diehard enough like I am, parts where they reuse animation. You can tell.
Oh, is Family Guy 3D animation?
I think technically.
Oh.
I'm not entirely sure.
Because I don't, yeah.
Fall through. Yeah. Oh, you son of a bitch. Dogs are the worst in Souls games. And I can't stand them. Okay. There we go. Sister is still looking at. She is still in that state of shock and disbelief.
Right? Because it says that many people have the misconception that you can just download a copy of free software like Blender and make an animated show. Which, I mean, Blender is not that much far below what South Park uses. Which is why I'm still baffled that it costs them so much money and it takes them so long.
And it's still shit.
And it's still shit!
Yeah.
Wow.
I think, like, my favorite episode of Family Guy was, like, the season 10 premiere, and then everything was downhill from there. because it was like right at the cusp of when things, changed. That was when they finally changed their animation style, I believe. And it looks better. It looks more high def. And it actually had it was like a two-parter. They had some shit to say. It was actually kind of funny. And please, please, please. Oh, you fat bitch! Well, skinny bitch. I mean, you look a little malnourished there. We died.
Weird. Because the other big thing that they said is that voice acting is expensive.
It is.
And I was just thinking, Simpsons got around that by having the same guy voice half their characters.
South Park doesn't have that problem because they have 2 dudes voicing 20 characters.
Right?
And actually before I think the end of season 3 of South Park, all of their female characters, literally 95%
all of them were voiced by the same person.
All voiced by one woman, and then she died.
That's crazy.
It was really sad, and then they had to get new voice actors for all the female characters. And she did such a good job because she had such a spectrum. She could play all the children and all the adult women.
That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Now I need to know how much it costs to make a South Park episode.
I'm going to say anywhere from 100,000 to 500,000.
See, that seems more reasonable, though.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Make a South Park episode.
Mm-hmm. And it only takes 6 days to make a South Park episode.
Yeah, because we watched that documentary about making South Park, which is how I know they use that software that I'm talking about, and I don't remember what it's called. What is that software called?
We'll call it Adobe Flash until we can think of a better name.
It's not Adobe Flash.
Yeah, no, I've seen animations made with Flash. They look like shit. Well, okay, that's not fair. My Little Pony is made with Flash, but My Little Pony's animation style is more conducive to that type of programming, even though it's really hard to animate anything with Flash, and it looks really jerky.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I mean, not that that's really a problem with these kinds of animated comedies, I should say.
You ever notice that all animation for adults seem to be comedies?
Yeah.
That bugs me a little bit. I feel like we, could, broaden our horizons or something.
I mean,
Or not just bloat the animated comedy, genre.
I mean, to be fair, it's Japan has every single spectrum under the sun in animation.
It's very true.
It's just America that only embraces comedy as animation as comedy.
And that just has to probably do with the stigmas of America and animation in general.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Alright, what is that?
I'm gonna have Yusefka's blood vial out just in case. Do we have a pistol? Yeah, we do have a pistol. Oh, that dog, its eyes are glowing because it has our blood echoes.
Oh.
Oh, fuck, and I really do not want to die. Because I have to kill that enemy to get our blood echoes back. Fuck.
Oh, I forgot that was a thing. Other enemies will, hold them.
Yep, no, it's straight bullshit. I want to elongate my weapon. Oh, fuck. Woo! You fat bitch. Woo! I did it.
It's Maya. Okay.
Not Mia, but Maya.
Well, I knew that I knew it from somewhere because Maya is a common software for game development.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember hearing that's why it was so easy to make the Stick of Truth.
Yeah.
And why it looks exactly like a South Park episode, because it's actually made with the same exact software.
Yo.
So that's what it is.
Did you see what the cost was yet?
It looked like it was $500,000.
$500,000? Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
Alright. And we're meeting another NPC. You know what that means, Sister Pig?
I can't read. Alright, I'll turn up the damn volume.
I like to hear it.
I know you do. I know that you also don't like to read.
I don't. Well, because there's voice acting, okay? I mean,
sure, okay.
That's precisely how I started out. Oh, beg pardon. You may call me Alfred. Protégé, Master Ligarius. Hunter to vile bloods. So, what say you? Our prey might differ, but we are hunters, the both of us. Why not cooperate and discuss the things we've learned?
So I'm sure that I've already asked this, but what makes a hunter a hunter?
They are first equipped with one of these trick weapons that can alternate form.
Okay.
They are connected to the hunter's dream,
Okay.
and they consume blood echoes that come from their enemies.
Right.
Those are kind of like the three big criteria, as far as I'm able to tell.
How do you become a hunter?
You go through a process called blood transfusion.
Oh.
A mystical science, to be sure. Really more art than science. That we actually went through at the start of the game, and that's...
Oh.
Yeah, where we saw the blind dude and that
Oh,
trippy
yes.
blood wolf thing.
I am recalling this cutscene.
Yes. And then that connects us to the hunter dream.
Okay.
Alright. And you're going to cooperate with this gentleman. And this man is not a beast hunter. He is a vile blood hunter.
Sure.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good indeed. Take this to celebrate our acquaintance.
These are really fucking useful.
Fire paper?
Fire paper. Because, like, all beasts in this game are weak to, one, serrated weapons, which we have, and fire.
Beast hunting is a sacred practice. May the good blood guide your way.
Good blood. Separate from the bad blood.
I do enjoy how, I guess, it
that
sounds like it could be a real religion.
Right?
Like, that sounds like something they would say.
Mm-hmm.
Like, may the good blood be with you. Or
Mhm.
some garbage.
Blessed be, for thou art have the good blood.
Right? Totally. Alright, well, I think we should call that a video.
Oh, you'd fucking like that, wouldn't you?
Yeah. So
Oh, well,
we don't have, like, an hour-long video that I gotta, like, splice and
Yeah,
go, like...
I guess we should do that. But real quick, there's actually a lamp coming up pretty soon. I just gotta pull this lever and then go down some stairs.
Okay, I'll allow it.
Mhm.
But just this once. But yeah, the latest Breath of the Wild video that I edited was actually an hour long.
Really?
Which, I mean, that's pretty easy to edit down. You literally just cut it in half.
Right.
But-
But what did we do in it that made it so long?
It was us getting into Gerudo, so I think it was just the combination of, like, cutscenes and, like,
I gotcha. Now, if I'm not
scripted dialogue.
Yeah.
Also, us not paying the fuck attention.
Who's got time for that?
Who has time for that?
Now, if I'm not mistaken, there's like a werewolf down here or something. A giant doge. There you are.
Oh,
And
yes.
beasts are kind of afraid of the far.
The far?
The fire.
Oh.
I've been pronouncing words like that. They're like or ire, like R.
Why?
Because I watched the animated Captain Underpants recently, and there's a character who has really big poofy hair, but she says har, and I think it's really funny.
Oh my gosh.
She's like, I gotta do my har. And it's like, do you mean hair? Har. And I find that shit funny.
That is kind of funny.
I enjoy works of children's animation.
Quite.
Yes. I'm going up the stairs
You do that. You go up those stairs.
so I can get this item.
You get
Antidote.
all of those items.
Because antidotes are good.
I believe
Because
you.
being poisoned sucks in this game.
I believe you.
It's not fun.
And lamp.
And lamp. Alright, so now we can call it a vid, talk about more things next episode, and then we can go through
Can you deposit any of your
the door.
souls?
Like into an offshore bank account that's not my body.
Sure.
No,
Okay.
they have to always be on your person. There is no
Gotcha.
blood bank.
I gotcha.
Fuck, that would make so much sense.
It would. A blood bank. All
God,
right.
I need to be the writer and director for the next Bloodborne game that they will never make because FromSoft hates us.